100 years ago, a paranormal research institute in Manhattan suddenly began billowing thick smoke. The fire department rushed to the scene to extinguish the blaze. As the captain observed smoke seeping through the door cracks, he placed his hand on the door panel, only to find it unnaturally cold. When he tried to pull his hand away, the smoke had frozen it in place, trapping him. It took the entire crew's combined strength to free him. The firefighters then broke down the wooden door with an axe. Upon forcing their way inside, they were instantly stunned by the scene before them. Everyone in the room had been frozen into ice sculptures, with sharp icicles jutting from the floor. The firefighters cautiously entered the room, only to discover an armored figure who, unlike the others, had not been frozen solid. In his hands, he clutched a strange orb. Curious, the captain reached out to take the orb. But in the next instant, 100 years later, a customer walked into a New York antique shop to sell that very orb from a century ago. Observing the eerie runes carved on its surface, the shop owner realized this sphere was highly valuable. He pulled out an instrument to analyze its material composition, but the device suddenly malfunctioned. The antique shop began shaking violently, and frost formed on bottles lining the shelves. The scene terrified the owner. Believing the orb to be cursed, he purchased it for a mere $200. Little did he know, a demon sealed away for a millennium had just been released. A mystical force burst through the door. Then, a grotesque finger appeared, instantly freezing everything it touched. Finally, a horrifying entity materialized in the sealed chamber. The demon had come to reclaim its two horns. It raised them and drove them into its skull. As the now complete demon's horns began to extend, reaching its full form, a terrifying catastrophe was about to unfold. A cold wave gathered in the sky. Temperatures plummeted rapidly. The roads began to freeze over. Sharp ice spikes pierced through the ground from below. Soon, the entire city was encased in ice. The demon's objective: to open the gates of hell and unleash evil spirits to wreak vengeance upon humanity.